Hey, what's going on? Jason Rogers here, and in this video we're going to be talking about recession-resistant sectors. What sectors or industries can you really expect consistency in even when the economy goes down? Where can you be as far as a business person and expect to have some consistency? That's what this video is going to talk to you about. Let's get right to it. Industry number one that I really recommend for you, I speak from experience, the affordable housing sector. The affordable housing sector, which includes affordable multifamily as well as the manufactured housing sector. This is a sector that performs very well basically irrespective of the economic climate, and the reasons are pretty simple. Think about it. When the economy's good, people are going to want an affordable place to live. And when the economy goes down, people are going to downsize to a place that's more affordable. Again, you can think of older multifamily, and you can also think of the manufactured housing sector. Secondly, senior healthcare. Senior healthcare. This is an extremely hot sector, basically irrespective of the economic climate, and the fact that boomers are going to be entering in this pool of demand in the coming decades means this is only most likely to get better irrespective of the economic climate. But again, why? I really want to talk about why. Why are these sectors recession resistant? And when it relates to senior healthcare, it's pretty obvious. When you get older, the demand becomes inelastic, meaning I don't care if it's a good economy, a bad economy, if you have a ton of money or you only have a little bit of money, you're gonna do everything you can to have your health. Because if you don't have your health, that money that you've saved up really doesn't have any use, obviously. So this includes things like assisted living, home health, hospice, etc. These sectors and niches within this overarching senior healthcare sector do very well, basically irrespective of the economic climate for the reasons we just discussed. Number three, utilities companies, and within the greater utilities hub, I would include plumbing and electricians. And both of these are fairly self-evident as to why they are quite recession resistant. Ultimately, when it comes to indoor plumbing, this is a 21st century demand that people absolutely do demand. They're not negotiating with their toilet not flushing. Same can be said for the lights in this room. Look, irrespective of the economic climate, I'm gonna want lights. I'm gonna wanna be able to fire up my computer. I'm gonna be able to want to use my microwave. The basic essence of electricity is something in this day and age is basically completely inelastic when it comes to demand. The demand will always be there, whether the economy is bullish or bearish. Next, at number four, you have repair shops. And when it comes to repair shops, I would include auto repair as well as technological repair. Technological repair naturally is things like my laptop or computer, and auto repair is pretty self-evident. Now, why are these sectors recession resistant? Why is the repair sector recession resistant? It's pretty obvious, because you need an automobile and you need technology in this day and age. It's basically something you can hardly negotiate with. And are you seeing that as the general pattern? Sectors that are recession resistant have this inelastic demand where it's like, man, I need it. I don't care if it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood or if it is the worst day ever. You need these basic things in your life, really, and that's why they're recession resistant. Number five, and it's another one that you really need, food and beverage. Food and beverage, look, you gotta eat, you gotta drink to stay alive. Now, that being said, there are obviously certain food items that you don't need, right? You could live off of top ramen, but why is it that candy sales really spiked up in the 2008 recession? And the answer is because people crave comfort foods. And when they're stressed, people actually, as recent data has shown, spend more money on certain comfort foods. But ultimately, food and drink, these are things people need. Likewise, I would say that alcohol as well falls into a recession-resistant niche within the overall food and beverage sector. And the reason is because obviously when times are tough, people go to the drink. Right? It's just a reality of life. When times are tough, hand me a cold cocktail, right? So the food and beverage sector is another one. Next, number six, the cleaning industry. And you have a lot of things, whether it's commercial cleaning, rather it's cleaning for government projects, as well as in, within the home. And you would think cleaning, is that really something that's recession resistant? But at the end of the day, many of these demands for landlords and property owners and commercial property owners and, certain government facilities, these are demand inelastic needs. In other words, they have to be performed. There are government mandates that require certain cleaning, functionalities take place. You can't negotiate them. And that's why the cleaning sector is another recession inelastic sector, basically meaning the demand's always there, irrespective of the economic climate. And then lastly, you have the sector that did the very best in the last recession that we had back in 2008, the IT, the information technology sector. And that's because we're just such a connected world in this day and age as it relates to technology that this is another one that is simply recession resistant. All right, if you have other recession resistant sectors, comment them below. If you've liked this video, thumbs it up, and I'll talk to you in the next video. And by the way, if you haven't yet, join the party, man. Come on now, subscribe.